Yo! Hello, everyone. This is kombucha. Kombucha, not real sure how to pronounce it. It's good though. I'm gonna get to this. I'm gonna talk to you about this. I want to talk to you. I always start like that. I want to talk to you about setting goals and shifting into a higher version of yourself. And I want to share my journey about this. I want to share with you how I have done this in the past and how I am doing this again, and give you some nuggets about how maybe my journey, you can benefit from the things that I have benefited from. So it's like, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but I feel very called to share. Hello, Isabel. Okay, so this is what I want to say to you. I have set a goal, and I know now that when I set a goal, no matter what it is, whether it's financial, spiritual, physical, you cannot achieve a goal if you don't create a multi-dimensional plan, right? You cannot achieve a goal with ease and flow and great joy and divine guidance if you don't approach it from multiple angles. And so what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, I'm going to give you a specific example. I'm going to give you my specific example. I have decided that I am going to make $50,000 in the next 90 days. And first of all, my saying that to you right there is like, whoa! I feel it in my body when I say that number to you. I feel it deep, deep, deep in my nervous system. It is kind of scary to say that on a Facebook Live. But we can take that fear and shift it into excitement. And you do that by realizing that the universe loves determination. The universe loves you to speak it out loud and claim it as your truth. And this is how it becomes your reality. It's not very often that I talk about numbers and money on Facebook because I didn't know how to do it in a way of presenting it as divine abundance, in a way to present it with posture, in a way to present it that didn't feel greedy to me because I had a different money story than I do now. And so the first time that I set a goal in my business, I didn't say anything to y'all about it. I didn't say anything to anybody about it, but I hit the goal. This is what I did. I became a different person. I shifted my thoughts, feelings, and emotions to reflect the new Monica. So when you set a goal and you say it as if it is already achieved. And not only do you say it as if it is already achieved, you be it, you become it. It is done, right? This is where I am and it is done. And so how do you feel into that? What I did is I thought, okay, how can I put my physical body and my nervous system and my logical brain in a space that really makes me feel like a different person, that makes me feel like a higher version of myself? And so what I did is I looked at it in three different aspects: meditation, affirmation, and exhilaration. And I thought, okay, what can I do to shift those three things and really kick them into high gear and be very, very consistent and persistent and have a plan and not break promises to myself? This is so huge. I want you to think about when you get up in the morning and the way that you plan your day, how many times do you break promises to yourself? Because this is huge. Breaking promises to yourself is a chip in the old armor. Every single time you break a promise to yourself, if you say, I'm going to get up earlier, and you don't get up earlier. If you say, I'm going to exercise today, and you don't exercise today. If you say you're not going to eat a donut and you eat that fucking donut, and it wasn't even worth it because donuts aren't even that good. Okay, anyway. It's time to stop lying to ourselves, because as we make promises and break promises, then we set up an expectation in our body, mind, and our soul that we're going to break promises to ourselves. And I've been making and breaking promises to myself all my damn life. So I am not judging you. I am just simply sharing with you the lessons that I have learned. Okay, so what did I do? I thought, okay, Monica, the previous version of Monica, effing hates to run. I don't like to run. Well, now I do. I never liked to run. I hated running. I tried it growing up. I hated it. I hated cross country. Didn't want to run. I told myself I'd never be a runner. That's a promise I didn't keep to myself, which is good. And I thought, okay, I'm going to be a runner. I'm going to become a runner. I'm going to become a runner, and I'm going to stand on my head. I'm going to start standing on my head because the previous version of Monica never did that. And I'm going to meditate every single day. It's non-negotiable because I want the path from here to here to be wide freaking open so that I can be fully guided on my path to divine abundance. And then I changed the story I was telling myself every day. I stopped thinking that I was not worthy. I stopped thinking that I was not a good mom and all these stupid stories that we've been told in the past. I really started to speak to myself in a way. I said, I'm healthy, wealthy, and beautiful. I'm healthy, wealthy, and beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're such an amazing mom. Look what you just did. Man, you're a good cook. That was an amazing meal you just made your kids. My internal dialogue was so different than it had ever been. Okay, so achieved that goal. Boom. Well, now there's another goal I want to achieve. And this is even further from the goals that I have ever even sought to achieve in my life. This is so far out of the realm of possibilities that I ever thought I would be achieving. And so what do I need to do? Well, I've been in this kind of routine, where I'm like moderately moving. I'm moderately progressing in my business, which is faster than a lot of people, but I'm not a moderate chick, right? I don't do anything moderately. I go at this shit full force, and I am one of the best at everything I do. You know why? Because that's a choice. This is a higher version of Monica. This is the highest version of Monica that has ever existed, and she's getting better and better and better, baby. And you know what? You are along for the ride, and I am so honored to have you. Okay, so I'm like, okay, things are getting a little too routine for me. I need to set a goal that scares the shit out of me, and I need to tell everybody about it. Just fucking tell everybody. Put yourself out there. Show that you are really ready. Show that you believe you are worthy. Okay, so let me tell you what's happened now. I'm on day 2. Oh God, I feel it in my body, so deeply in my body. This is what I've done. I have moved my workspace to a completely different room. I need new energy. I saged it. I brought my crystals in. I've got a couple living plants in here. And I put my wall of goals. It's a new wall, fresh energy, right? So I moved my space. Number 1, I've got a fresh new space. Number 2, I'm going to be more consistent about running, but not only am I going to be more consistent about running, I'm going to run in the morning. This new version of Monica wakes up an hour earlier every day. I'm a morning person now. I am. I promise. Okay, so I get up earlier. I'm going to run every single day. Every single day I'm going to run, and I'm going to do it first thing in the morning, not in the afternoon. Meditation always, that never fell away from me. I will always be meditating. I'm very good about internal dialogue. And when I do go negative, I flip it very quickly. That's a muscle that I've really worked. Gratitude. I will be writing 10 gratitude statements every single day without fail, because that sets me up to be in a space of abundance. You cannot be in scarcity and gratitude at the same time. So I will always write my gratitude statements. Okay. And then no alcohol. I don't drink a lot, but I like to have a glass of wine on the weekend when my kids aren't with me. Not anymore. This is kombucha. I'm going to allow myself kombucha. And I'm giving up coffee too. I love coffee. I love coffee. But you know what? I didn't drink coffee until I started dating my ex-husband, which we know how powerful these things are, right? These subconscious things. So I know that my stopping drinking coffee is going to be a very beautiful, energetic release for me as well. So I'm not drinking coffee. And so this is what I've been feeling is I went through this and I'm much better than I was the first round, but I started running this script in my head about, oh my gosh, what is my ex-husband going to think? What are his friends going to think if any of them are following me? Because I put up a story, look at my story. I put up a story and just threw it out there, 50K in 90 days. Like I am completely all in on this. And I started running the script and I was like, whoa, brakes. Who gives a shit, right? We have got to stop caring what the people around us think about what we're doing, because you came here to walk your path, to create your reality, to have a beautiful, amazing, abundant, blessed journey. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. And I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to me too, because I really, I diverted from my path there. And then when I took my daughter to horseback riding, I went, we go to this barn and a lot of these people are my Facebook friends. And I started thinking, what if they saw my story? What if they're judging me? Who cares? That is a low vibration thought. All you do is block the good stuff when you start thinking like that, right? So I just got home. The kids are with their dad. I'm drinking my kombucha. I'm about to sit down and write some more gratitude statements. And something that I am putting into practice here. Okay, this is the other thing. Is I was like, okay, what am I going to do differently within my business to use strategy to create different results, to create an expanded result, right? What am I going to do differently? How am I going to shift? Because as the inner work, boom, the inner work is a huge part. We do a lot of efforting, but it's about aligned action, right? So what are the aligned actions that I am going to take to create this shift, to support this shift? And something I'm going to do is every Wednesday, I pretty much go live almost every day. I'll keep doing that. But every Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a live entitled, What You're Made Of Wednesdays. What does that mean? Well, we know that we are made of love. We're made of pure positive love and light. We're made of energy. And we're made of water, yo. We're made of water, right? Do you know what percentage of your body is water? Put it in the comments if you know. Way, way, way over 50% of our bodies are composed of water. Water is a huge deal. And so what I want to tell you is now that I am in a place where I know I can talk about my business with posture, with divine guidance, full love, I can say to you that I always lead first with my heart, because I have something to offer everyone, and that is high vibration, positive love, and my pure heart, right? Yannick, yes, 70%, boom. So I always lead with my heart, but I also know that I am calling in people that are like me. And I wanted an online business. I wanted a space to create. I wanted a space to create without talking about a product. I wanted a space to create so that I could change the world with my heart. But you know what? I don't want to trade time for money. And me being here on Facebook Live and on YouTube and on Instagram and on TikTok, that is trading time for money. And that's awesome. I love it. This is what I love to do. This is my zone of genius. This is where I am lit up. I love sharing my voice with you and my heart. And I so appreciate the time and space, but I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. I want to retire, right? And I want to be able to take a month and go to fucking Costa Rica and still have my business working for me on the back end. And this is why I have affiliate marketing. This is why I have a business. This is why I am tied to a high-ticket affiliate item that is fully in alignment with my soul mission. And so my Wednesdays are going to be devoted to teaching you about the power of my product. I'll never lead with it. This is not about pressure. This is about an overarching message about the importance of water. Water is life. Change your water, change your life. I'm going to say it again. Water is life. We don't fully understand the importance of the type of water that we're drinking. We don't fully understand the carbon footprint that we are leaving on this earth when we are drinking bottled water. And so part of my message, I now know because I am being divinely guided, part of my message is to help spread the awareness that spiritual health and emotional health are so important. But let's not forget about the body, right? Because all of that, boy, your body can handle a lot of damage when you're doing the internal work. It really can, because you're very resilient. But the body is so important. And I'm a nurse, baby, right? I am a spiritual nurse, but I am a physical nurse too. And this is how I marry my two professions, right? I get to bring my old nurse skill, my my nursing skills from where I came from, and I get to marry it with this beautiful high vibration space that we are co-creating together. And so I will get more into it next Wednesday. Ooh, see, cliffhanger, boom, gotcha. But I want to take you on this journey with me. Like, let's do this together. Set a goal. I will be 40 years old in 89 days. You bet your ass I'm going to have $50,000 sitting there waiting for me. It is done. It is done. I'm done playing small. I'm done playing medium. I'm playing up here. And I want to welcome you to play the game with me. So set a goal. Where do you want to be on July 11th of 2021? Let's do this together. Co-creation at its finest. It doesn't have to do anything. It doesn't have to do anything with a business. This can be something personal. Set a goal. Do you want to go on vacation? What do you want to do? Set a goal and let's do it together. I love you so much. I have no words. If you could just take my hand and feel the amount of love that I have radiating to you, you might pass out. You might just pass out. I love you so much. Have an amazing night, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and I look forward to our next What You're Made Of Wednesdays. Kind of catchy, isn't it? All right, I love you. Bye-bye.